Okay, hey everyone. So we have the Six of Swords and the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and this is what I got. We also have the Page of Cups and the Moon and the Four of Swords in reverse, and this is what I got. It's like you don't give an F anymore. You don't give an F about an apology. If you don't give an F whether they come back or not, whether they want you back, whether they apologize, whether they reach out, whether they don't. You just don't care because you have understood your value and you are moving on, or you are just letting this go, letting this person go, letting the situation or connection go. It's like you saying, I don't have time. I'm the empress. I don't have time anymore for all of this BS. Whoever this person is, you believe or feel like they are a waste of your time. They have wasted your time and they are going to waste your time some more. So you're like, no. It's like you've already made up your mind that you're not going to let them waste your time anymore. And it's like they can do nothing, absolutely nothing to stop you from leaving. Now, that does not mean that this person will not try. I mean, we are going to see because we do have the Page of Cups and the Moon. So it's like someone has been hiding the fact that they have been thinking of apologizing, they have been planning to apologize. Four of Swords in reverse is someone who is, I heard crybaby. I don't know. Page of Cups, Three of Swords, Four of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with someone who is younger than you. There could be a maturity or age difference between the both of you, and that's the reason you have made up your mind that you're not gonna waste your time because you're too good for this person. You are too good for them, and you might have realized this a little later, but you are too good for this person. And yeah, this person, for some of you, they plan to keep you back with their immaturity by, I don't know, like with some apology or some sort of communication, something by saying something here. They plan to keep you back. But it's like you're not going to stay back. You're not. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person can tell. They can tell you're letting go. They can tell that you're just closing the cycle. You're closing the door on their face. They can tell that you're doing that. They can tell you're just ready to let this go. You're not holding on to this anymore. And this person is a little bit panicking here with the Nine of Swords because they feel like they will need, it's like this person feels like they will need a miracle at this point to stop you from leaving. Just an apology wouldn't do. They will need a miracle at this point to stop you from leaving. The devil could be dealing with the Capricorn. This is someone who has been benefiting from this connection a lot more than you would think. They are really benefiting from this connection with the devil card. And that's the reason they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to let them go. And you can tell that this is a connection. It's like for some of you, it's very possible. The benefit doesn't even have to be anything else. It's just energetically, this person has been feeding off of your energy, or you feel like this person. You might feel drained, or like agitated or drained or very drowsy around this person, almost like it's like as if you don't have any energy around this person, or like after you are done dealing with this person, after you are done interacting with this person, you would feel very drowsy, very drained. I want to clarify the devil card. Hmm. Yeah, for some of you, this person could be someone who's very selfish or self centered. They are someone who's very selfish and self centered. And this is the kind of person who would they have hurt you, or they would hurt you for their own selfish gains. It's like it almost doesn't matter to this person that their selfish actions is the reason you are hurt. Their selfish actions is the reason you are deciding to move on or deciding to let go of this entire situation. The fact that you are not willing to forgive this person, that's unforgiving, by the way. I don't think you'll be able to tell, but yeah, the card says unforgiving. So the reason you are not forgiving this person, or the reason you can't forgive this person, because you feel like this person is too selfish. They always are all about themselves. They don't care who they are hurting. They don't care what they're putting the other person through to make themselves happy, to fulfill their own desires, to think about their own gains. That's what you feel. And you could be someone who is like, you are a sensitive person, you're a sensitive soul, and that's the reason why I got the energy of you felt very drained whenever you were interacting with this person. Yeah, this person feels, this card came out in reverse, and the keyword in this card is loss of control. This person feels like they can't control you anymore. They don't have control of the situation anymore. It's like it's like he's holding sand and you can't really hold sand in your hand. It will slip off, right? So that's what's happening here. This person can tell that they have lost control over the situation, they have lost control over you. You are going to make the logical choice here. You are going to make the logical decision, you are going to make the logical choice. And they can't control the outcome anymore, or they can't control you. And that's the reason why this person is almost like they might try to play the victim card. And look at that, we have the selfish card again. Self serving, very greedy. Anyways, this person might try to play the victim card here. Woe is me. Yeah, this card actually says, woe is me. For some of you, this person, that's the reason I got like a crybaby kind of an energy. So this person might try to play the victim card when once they figure out that you are being too logical, or you are not forgiving them, you're not your sensitive, you're not being that sensitive, vulnerable person. This person might try to play the victim card. They might really try to run away from account. This is someone who has run away from taking accountability in the past. And they plan to do it again. It doesn't, I'm not getting the energy of someone who has really changed, or someone who is apologizing because they're actually sorry. They are really like, they really want to change, or they have this intention within them of changing. That's not the energy here. So whatever apology is it's gonna come towards you, it's them trying to play the victim card here. The apology isn't real at all. Knight of Cups. This person could be someone who's a smooth talker. If you're dealing with someone who's a smooth talker, then yeah, they plan to do that again. Like that's their plan. And it's almost like that's the only thing, that's the only thing this person is good at. That's the only thing this person is good at. And you might have already figured that out. With the Empress being here, you have already figured that out. Yeah, the kind of happiness, the kind of connection you're looking for, you're not going to find it here. You're not going to find it with this person. It's like this is not your destination. This person isn't your destination. You need to move. You need to make a decision, a choice, and start moving. Start healing yourself. Yeah, you are definitely a very sensitive healer. Like you are definitely a healer. With the Empress and the Star card being here, you are a healer. And for some of you, you are someone who, like, your presence is very healing, your energy is very healing. It's very possible you are someone who, like, I can't I don't know how to put it here on YouTube, but when you get intimate with someone, you heal them. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. So that's who you are. And you could have realized that this person is totally taking advantage of that. Like, as I said, you felt drained. You felt, look at that Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You felt drained. You felt like you are being taken advantage of. You felt drowsy around this person. Yeah, you have figured out this person pretty well with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. It's almost like this Queen of Swords is seeing the Seven of Swords here and realizing what the Seven of Swords means. It's literally like this person still thinks that they can fool you, but you're like you're seeing them. This person thinks that they're fooling you, but you can see them. You can see them pretty clearly. Eight of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups is reminding me of that refusing to take accountability. Justice. Uh, this might involve a legal situation, or you could be legally bound to this person for whatever reason. Because again, the devil and the justice, it's very possible you might have shared assets with this person or something like that. This is someone who could be addicted to drama as well. You have the Two of Swords here. It's like not a good energy from this person. Like with the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords, this person maybe even plans to create some sort of drama, something to stop you from leaving. They might get other people involved as well. This person might try to get the law involved to stop you from leaving. Again, I don't know what exactly that means. 333, as I said that. So that might mean something to you. They might get friends involved as well. Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. This is how I'm getting with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. Considering how this person is, you might need to get your hands dirty. That is exactly 1441, as I said that. That is exactly how I got the message. You might need to get your hands dirty. And it's like this is how I'm getting, like, you shouldn't be you don't need to think twice before doing that with this person. You really need to handle the situation in a very mature, intelligent kind of a way. Since we did have the Queen of Swords, so that won't be a problem. Yeah, as I said, that you could share assets with this person for some of you. So yeah, like they are going to be not happy here. They're not going to be happy. They are going to be disappointed, and this person might very well lash out here. So it's like with the Five of Wands, Five of Swords being here, there could be conflict between the both of you. And yes, um, King of Pentacles. Again, I'm getting this very specifically. If you have to deal with this person, maybe have someone else like be in that situation so that things don't go out of control. Like that's how I'm getting it. I know it's extremely specific, but that is how I'm getting it. Like if you do have to get involved with this person or the situation, you if you have to interact with them face to face, make sure you have someone else in that situation just to be on the safer side. Yeah, they're going to be pretty, their ego is going to be very wounded by all of this. And you know, a lot of times when people's ego get wounded, they lash out. They lash out, they say things, they do things that like not in the right mind, but they will say and do things. And that's the kind of energy I'm getting from this person. Honestly, I was not getting a very dangerous energy from this person, but it's like, as I said, sometimes when people get angry or when there's someone's ego gets really, really bruised, they lash out in the worst possible way. So even if someone is not capable of being violent, they might end up getting violent. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. So that's why, again, it can get pretty specific here. So take it if it resonates. It's like this is what I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit card. Do what's necessary, but at the same time, like, don't overdo it. I know that sounds a little contradictory, but until and unless you have to open your mouth, you have to do something, you have to take a harsh decision or step, don't do it. If you can keep your mouth shut and just get out of the situation, if you can get out of the situation quietly, by all means, please do that. But if you have to get your hands dirty, only then get your hands dirty without thinking twice. Like whatever you need to protect yourself, protect your assets, whatever, do that. Okay. So, yeah, this is a very specific reading. Some parts of it might resonate, some parts might seem pretty specific. So, take only the parts that resonate. But yeah, we have the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So, keep standing your ground and things are going to turn in your favor. Wheel of Fortune here being like things are going to turn in your favor, things are going to work out in your favor. Even if things seem a little complicated right now, it is going to work out in your favor. And it will be all right with the Wheel of Fortune. This was definitely a karmic lesson. This was definitely a karmic lesson here. This was definitely a lesson about not overgiving. And maybe even for some of you, it's very possible you ignored your intuition regarding this person or the situation. I don't know. I'm getting that very specifically. So you could have ignored your intuition when it comes to this person or situation. So it's like Yeah, that was the karmic lesson here. This is definitely a very controlling person you are dealing with. With this card being here, they know that they have lost control. This could be a narcissist you are dealing with, and usually when narcissists feel like they are losing control over a situation, they can act bizarre, you know. So yeah, well, that's your reading, collective. I hope you found some clarity through this reading. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Until then, take care, guys. Bye bye.